Ho, day 132. What did that say? Something about requests? I don't know what that was. Oh, geez, Jay, surprise me. I was just looking at the options there, and you're here. What up? All right. Till dark. Oh, there's the now it started. Let me just make sure that this is about 10 hits since we started. It is. Yo, it's on. It's working. What's up, everybody? How's it going this morning? No, it's not morning. I'm so used to being on in the morning. It's not morning. We're almost. It's almost nighttime. We're just gonna get some hits, I guess, till it gets too dark to see. Kind of looking forward to tonight, I guess. It's gonna be another live Armor going out live stream because my daughter I'm going to her mom's house, so might as well just make the best of it. I never get out around Halloween usually, so we'll see. We'll try and find another party. Last night's party was pretty cool, man. If you missed the live stream last night, you really missed it. I'm thinking of maybe getting on around 10 p.m. Maybe we'll wait till 10:30. Yesterday I got on a little early. So what happened was we went to go find the Halloween parties, and man, I struck out for a whole hour until we finally found one. What up, Scott? It's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. Trying to get a good view of the background out there. Da, 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 da. See a little farm across the road. That's probably all right. So yeah, we'll go out again tonight. Might as well. Better not make it a habit. It's just nothing else to do. So depending who I go out with. So a couple of my friends are asking to go out, like to get me out. Oh, there's a bunch of deer. Are those deer or people? Oh, there's a people. It looks like deer up in the field. Yo, what's up there, Courtney? They're having an event here, so I'm up at the park. They're gonna have like some kind of haunted hayride or something up here. So I don't know. I hope I don't even just get kicked out early. But we're here till dark. What's my what am I doing? What's up? Oh yeah. Just hang out till dark, and then we're gonna get the armor on. I guess we'll go out again. Last night's live stream was got pretty good. Yeah, I got you. What's up, Jackal? I've seen Jackal before. I just don't remember if it's the same Jackal. So yeah, Jackal would have been here when I had that Dyeing the Beard live stream. Jackal, if you're here and that's you, and I have a good memory sometimes. Were you here if you're still here, were you here when I was dyeing my beard? Yeah, I only slept 2 hours last night. I never do that. However, so here's the thing. Legos in success. Yo, the Legos in success, man. That's me. I'm answering a text here real quick. So yeah, the Legos in success. The more you play with Legos, this isn't true for everybody, but to be more successful in life, you have to play with less Legos. But if you want to just have fun and enjoy life, you play with more Legos, but you might not have the time to dedicate to something like that. This is my whole theory, right? Like when I said no one should ever just dedicate them. Don't enslave yourself to a job. I think you can also manage it. You can be successful and still have your hobbies, but bro, if I would never be able to go fight in armor if I had a more demanding job. I can tell you that. I make enough money where I'm good, but I'm not I'm not like corporate dude getting paid a billion. Mike, and what's up, country? All right, I'm just answering his text. Some and we're gonna be here till dark. So yeah, last night's live wasn't too bad. I guess Jackal left. I was gonna say Jackal, if that's Jackal is here, when I had to dye in the beard thing. But I don't drink that much either. So here's the thing, like, I have a daughter, right, and she's older. I'm not gonna tell her, like, you know, I'm off this whole weekend. I thought she was gonna come stay over, but the thing is that, like, I'm not gonna say. I was telling her, like, you know, I got the whole weekend off. Like, I don't know why you can't just build this furniture another day. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but she's building a new desk at her room. But I was like, that's gonna take you all night. Yeah. Oh yeah, Courtney. If you look up, it's up to you. My upload of the day is a highlight of the night. It was, and that's while the live stream is going on. When I had once I could put the phone down, and I wasn't like streaming. I streamed till like midnight, so you can imagine you could maybe imagine. I ended up breaking my. I have a belt pouch to keep everything in, and I was doing the worm in armor in the middle of the dance floor. Boy, if that would have been on video, that would have been something to see. And yeah, I busted the buckle right off it. Doing the worm in armor. I used to break dance like back in the day, and it's a lot harder to do in armor. Yo, Grumpy. Wait, you're talking to me though. Awful good. I'm like, I don't know. I probably average $86 a week. I think's what it's about. But we're talking. Yo, well, thanks, Courtney. And that was man, me and that Jack Skellington guy. We're the only two dressed up. I ran into him. So how the night went? Is that Pixie? It is, yeah. I did a good backspin, but I was trying to do a freeze, but I couldn't twist my legs. Thanks for a like, Grumpy. Wait. Oh, so that's what I was just saying. I work a job. So check this out. We're talking about the Legos and success theory. Saying the other day, the more you want to enjoy life, the less time you'll probably have to dedicate to, you know, a job or other things. So I have very lucky. I have a schedule. I work 3 12s a week, and I get 4 days off a week. Like I said, I make enough to live, and there's no way I could go around the country fighting in armor, working a 9 to 5. Do you know what I mean? It'd be great to do more, but I'd rather enjoy the 4. I have a great schedule: 4 days off, work 3 days. But yeah, Courtney, like. Who was asking about the break? Oh, this day, yeah. I used to break dance. I was doing a backspin, and I was then I was gonna plant my hands and do this like freeze and like where I can twist my legs around, and then like unspin and like pop up. But I couldn't get my when I'm resting like this on the floor, I couldn't get my leg up on top of my arm. I tried it twice, as 2 fails. So then I started doing the worm to make up for it. Then I moonwalked. In armor. Pixie, what's up? Lame, yo. Oh, right. Till dark, Pixie. Till dark do us part. I do real estate. Sorry, I bought a rental. I'm working on it though. Dawson, what's up? You're right. I don't do stocks because I don't trust that stuff. I have, the retirement stuff. Like, I mean, I have stuff for retirement set up. I'm 46. I've been working forever. But I don't get into stocks. I don't trust it. I've seen some, even my own. The shit tanks, and then you lose everyone loses hundreds of thousands of dollars. I have some dividend stocks, but there's just a couple. It doesn't pay crap because it always crashes. Yo, no one. What's up? That's my opinion on it. Man, my my daughter's grandpa had lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in what was that, 2013 or something like that, something back then. I forget when. That's the last time I was like, bro, I'd never put money in stocks. Rentals though, you're right. Real estate. I have a rental I'm working on. I'm getting it there. But a couple places to rent. I'm gonna rent them cheap. So, oh, I got the losing team on apparently. I'm not trying to make tons of money off rentals, but I like to have something for some extra income. The house is I bought the house cash. It's all paid off. It's just trying to get it running and everything fixed. Oh man, Bradley, that night it was something, man. Oh yeah, Courtney. Is Courtney still there? I don't know if Courtney's still there. Let's see, because I was gonna explain the night. Nope. Well, if Courtney comes back, we'll talk about it. Yo, see, I usually wear them this way, but but now it's harder to see my eyes. I think it's a better live stream if you can see my eyes lit up. These big old beautiful eyes out here in the not exactly rural Pennsylvania, because you can hear the highway. I'd love to tell you my bank account number while we're at it. I have enough. If you want, do you have any suggestions? I mean, you can always. I'd maybe talk to you about it. I don't do Bitcoin. I don't do stocks. The only thing I'm interested in expanding in is real estate. Thanks. Oh, Will BNS. Hold on, I'm answering his text while we're talking. So it's kind of like I literally grew up over that hill. That's like the farm we used to go run around as kids. The next farm over, the guy shot at us multiple times growing up. Get out! I don't know if he shot at us, but he'd come out on the porch and shoot. Because we'd be cut. It's a shortcut, right? So here, growing up, some of my friends live back over there. If you live over here, and the road goes all the way down around, isn't it quicker just to go from here? Isn't this what they should tell an old math problem? The quickest point from A to B, straight line. So you just cut through the farm. But we're going out again tonight. We're going solo. We'll see how it goes. You were what? You were? Oh, you wholesale it. All right. Plastic. Because this app hates. Believe it or not, I get restrictions all the time when I use like the steel sword, so it's plastic. No way, nah, man. Well, I hope you haven't had I hope you have having long-lasting injuries. That's for sure. Hold on, I'm multitasking here. How old were you when it happened? No, let me leave that there, then I can just... Oh. Yo, Miles, what's up? Ah. What? Miles, I hope you're doing better. Sorry, Grumpy, I'm gonna catch up in Shaughnessy, but Masifia said, how old were you? Because being shot at when you're a kid can be scary, but it's also thrilling. Nice. I mean, to be healthy despite that, man. And I don't know. I'm telling you, like so check this out, right? I went to my daughter. I took her to church this morning, right? And I swear to you, man, like something hit me. Like I work at a hospital, and there's my dad was in a wheelchair, by the way, so I kind of like appreciate like. I can't imagine, if it happened to me. So to hear that, that you help, you're seems like you're pretty smart, talking about real estate, investing, like you're set. There's a lot that people take for granted, and man, I hope that you're, how things are going for you, Grumpy. That sounds like you're doing really well. And Jesus, you're getting Miles. So I know you're talking about the hematoma. Bro, that's crazy. That's from the surgery, right? Yeah, man. Heck yeah. And it's kind of weird that we're talking about like, at church because I literally and I'm not. I hope it doesn't sound weird or something, but I was thinking that because, oh, thanks for the heart me. I owe you 100. And I swear to you, I was thinking because one of my friends is in a wheelchair and he's doing really well. He was in a car accident, and I was just like had a prayer for him today. I was like, that he does so he almost doesn't need it, Sup, man? Oh, Andy. Yo, hey, we're going back out tonight. My daughter wanted to go back to her mom's, by the way. All right, this is 100 for you. Then I'll catch up in chat. Jeremy sent a video. Oh, we owe 200. Oh, what is that? Club Cheers. Y'all are too nice. I will. Yeah, man. Well, here, let's go. I don't know how all this works, right? But, yo, man, Grumpy. Hey, and anyone else in chat, man, keep grumping your prayers, man. It sounds like he's doing really well, but God give him the strength to keep it up and be even better than he is today, despite everything he's been through. Amen. I don't know all the formalities, but that's it. Yo, thanks for the likes. Oh man, Taylor, what's up? Oh, Taylor, thanks for the pumpkin. Yo, amen. Let's do it. This is 100 heart for the heart me set, by the way, real quick. Oh, and you know what? While we're at it, and you can actually sword fight. Like, one of my friends uploaded a sword fight in their wheelchair, which is pretty cool. It's just if you want to know. Should be about 90. All right, there's a digital counter on this thing. I'm just gonna peek real quick, make sure it's working. I have to look once in a while. Sometimes I'll bump into it and it pauses. Oh, thanks, Miles. Thanks for Go Popular. Miles, I had my Knights Hall shirt on this morning. I love the Knights Hall shirts. Catman, thank you. Trying. It's almost the same thing though every day. It's more about the chat here than I like Buckler personally. I'm one of the few. I don't like to have a big old. I mean, they're not all big. I don't like to have something like that strapped to my arm. I don't like the feeling of it. Is what it is. Zonk, thanks for the repost. And the follow. Just so we know, tonight's play. 90% chance. We're going to put the armor on and go back out. Last night was such a crazy live stream. Might as well do it again. I went out solo, right? And I ran into this dude. The only other dude I saw was dressed up, and we went out. We went to this other place. Like, we walked in. No one was dressed up like us. It was crazy. First thing I did, we walked in. Everyone started patting my helmet. It's funny though, because I was on a live stream. I just had to be. I don't watch football. Catman, thanks for the like. Like I just saw that there's the Dodgers and Blue Jays, I think, are in the World Series or something. That's the only sports news I've seen probably this year. Thanks, Emmy, for tuning in. Maybe I'll put this. They don't have to look to the side. Well, I'm still looking to the side. It would be so funny. Thanks for the likes. Wouldn't it be so funny if, like in one of my next fights, I was just looking to the side the whole time. I gotta watch because I need to start strapping this counter to his back. Then I can punch him and knee him and all that good stuff. This is basically just exercise anyway. We're gonna try and throw some armor on tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow night, so I don't know what time we'll be on, but it's gonna be armor with longsword. We're out here till it gets dark. I actually wore my Dinky Gambison to the club yesterday. That's if you ever fought, or like how like they say football players don't wash their underwear or something. Same thing, like nobody washes their gamison, man. Bro, everybody's all up against each other. Nobody complained. It was kind of funny. I could tell. Maybe the whole club just smelled like shit. But yeah, and I'm so weird. It was so weird. We didn't get any kind of restrictions. I was actively like, and I don't do this too much. I was actively having a couple of those on camera. This is day 132, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if Grumpy's still here, but I was saying earlier, my dad was in a wheelchair. I actually, when I was little, when I was little and we go to open house, I actually used to be embarrassed by it, which I feel bad about these days, but whatever, it is what it is. When you're a kid, you're different. That's what it's like, I guess. But yeah, I feel bad about that sometimes. Not sometimes, I just don't think about it a lot, is all. Yo, bro, mental. Oh, too nice, man. I just put those up there. It's kind of like, I'm not gonna say like a joke, but don't. Yo, that animation is awesome, though. I appreciate it. I don't even know what they were worth. It just suggested it, so I put it. And yeah, it all goes toward, the next thing I'm buying for the live stream is portable lighting, like battery powered. Thanks for the likes too. Because where were we at? Where was I at the other night? Oh yeah, in downtown Pittsburgh. They'll come in handy for some future live streams. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I literally that's cool. I had my Knights Hall shirt on this morning. I was trying to see, I try and keep Bob off the screen these days. The thing is, like, I think sometimes if he's on the screen, that the app kind of thinks it's a real person. And I don't know. I'm just trying to see, like, why this app has such a problem with me. So we did it. I had like a desk job today. I was kind of just streaming from behind the desk. Oh, and then of course I was like, let's do we can talk about the news. And every freaking news, thanks for likes. Every freaking news article is a political story. I was like, So I was like, well, let's not do that. Then we have to talk about Boohurt for an hour anyway. I was like, nobody wants to talk about Boohurt all morning, but that's what we did. So you didn't miss too much, Miles. It is a quick one this morning anyway. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're getting better. Probably the hematoma doesn't make you feel sick. I mean, I hope that you heal up is probably a better way to put it, right? Would they do an ultrasound to see it, or? Catman, thanks for the likes. See if I can get this sticker to work. Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, nobody's gonna want to talk about Boohurt all morning, and that's what it turned into, just a Boohurt talk. See if this will show up. I have to edit this a little bit because they don't let you put a certain amount of characters in there. Yo, there it is. We'll put it up in this corner there. Sometimes TikTok lets you do that, not always. You like to take advantage of that while there's the option. That's for leveling up, apparently. And there's gonna be a whole zombie thing up here tonight in this park. So I don't know how late they're gonna let me stay. I hope that they don't kick me out too soon, because I gotta carry all this stuff back to the car. It's not super far, but I can't just rush out of here. It's two trips back and forth. Thanks for the likes. Actually, see if maybe I move this up higher. There we go. Iron Jeeps, what's up again? Welcome back. You were first to the morning show, I believe, right? Oh, and if anybody's super bored later, after dark, we should be going out again. Why not? I never get out. Now my daughter's getting older. I know I've told her I'm not gonna force you to come see your dad, but like I'm off the whole weekend. But she's over at mom's building furniture. Like I was like, you can't do that during the week. But anyway, oh, my next sword fight is November 15th. In the meantime, we're over 385,000 hits on day 132. Hit this thing for a million times. I think it's devolved more into it's more about the chat than actual, because I do the same thing. This is the same thing. I might just hit it one more time to the left or right. The same thing the whole time. That's why I appreciate anybody. I am aiming it. These are all blade on hits. Muscle memory. Yeah, kind of. Here, check it out. Oh, but you don't have to. You don't. That's all you got to do in Boo Hurt. There are some holes in here. You'll just have to trust me that I have my eyes shut. Here, hang on. Muscle memory. Here we go. I swear to you, my eyes are shut. Ooh, I gotta watch it on hit the count. I'm not gonna do that because if I bust that phone under there, I'm out $200. Good, I didn't hit it, but it made a crunch noise. Yeah, I don't have to take them down. It's a minute long. It's a minute long, and these are all hard enough to count as points. And it's armor. Or you might not understand. Like, if you come up to somebody in armor and do this, it doesn't do anything. This does not do anything. So there's no point in doing this because it's pointless. This is all you gotta do. If you want to give somebody a good one, sure. This does not do anything to anybody. Now, if you hit them like in a good gap, that it would. Cat, you better not have left Maddie's live to come here. And anyway, to take people down nowadays, thanks for hitting the button despite me arguing. But anyway, and then if you're taking them down, you're gonna that sucks. But you're gonna get into the grappling anyway. You can take people down a lot easier. What this compared to throwing somebody down, you have more luck. But I'm telling you, bro, I've had people hold me in the corner and someone come up like this on my legs, like leg armor, and just going like this, pretend it's my leg. Look around, okay, nobody's coming. My daughter's mom's calling me, but I can call her back. And this guy's hit me like with a falchion, like in the leg. And I'm just going like this. Somebody's holding me, but I'm just trying to like. Armor works really good. So there's different ones. I've only been doing the duels format. Like I said, after February, we'll be looking back at. After February, we'll see about getting back in the cages. But bro, I got destroyed. I had a rematch with somebody who I beat him last year, or I beat him the year before. So last year we had a rematch, and he beat me, but because he knocked me out. Like I was out for like 3 seconds. Courtney, welcome back. Thanks about the party. That's my adventure. We're gonna try and do that again tonight on the live. But in the thing I've been focused on, Jeeps, is like weapon strikes. So you're looking for like who was that? What was the guy's name who was asking? I don't know. Is he still here? Araz. Am I saying that right? Araz. You're like looking at this is all for weapon strikes. You know these. Oh, not this. Sorry. But weapon strikes only. So you're looking for a good clean hit. And you can't go like this. You have to at least bring it back a bit. And it's timed. And it has weapon strike lands. That's a point for you. Now, and they have the whole MMA stuff, which is like where you can have fighting on the ground and all that stuff, and punches and kicks. And then they have the whole team stuff where basically it's the last team standing, right? And technically, the more people you have up, they'll count how many people you had standing up. So that case, in case there's a tie. Yo, thanks, Courtney. We'll try. I don't know if it'll be as cool as last night. Yo, all right. Yeah. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for talking, Courtney. The team stuff, when there's like, 3-on-3, 5-on-5, whatever, 12-on-12, all this stuff. It's the last team standing. But say there's a tie. Say like 3 teams are 3-1. So what they're supposed to do is they count how many people are still standing up. XD, what up? Yeah. So we're on day 132, and we're over 385,000. Miles, I'm just gonna move this. But Miles, that's the congrats for leveling up sticker. Catman, thanks for like. So say you won. And your team had 4 people standing. Say then you had 2 people standing. Then you had 1 person standing. And then another one with 4. So they add up how many people are still standing. That way if there's a tiebreaker, that's what, as far as I know, that's what they still do to say, okay, all these teams are 3-1, but this team here advances because they had like 2 more people standing in total at the end of all their fights. Yo, what's up, narration? How's it going? Mary Idol. I don't know Mary Idol. You'll have to forgive me. I probably know absolutely nobody's names of singers or actors. Is it an actor? Mary Idol. Good narration. That's good to hear. That's the gaming thing. I don't know for the gaming you're talking about. So can you like stream to, and then like if anyone's in the Discord, they can watch your gameplay while you're live? Is that what that is? I don't understand how that all works. Discord is like a gaming kind of communication platform or something, isn't it? Getting some hits, and I guess we'll go out later tonight. We're gonna go out again. It was good to see you last night because then I knew at least my live stream hadn't been restricted. I don't know how I got away with it last night. It was kind of crazy. Everything that we were doing on camera. Thanks for the likes. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Well, if I'm cruising through there and I see it's on, I'll check it out. So we're getting some hits today. That is correct, though. About 2.8 thousand a day. And it's not bad when I can actually read the chat at the same time. I actually might move this a little closer so I don't have to keep going like this. Just keeping the arms loose. The same thing over and over. And tomorrow morning, here's what tomorrow, thanks for the likes. I don't know if we're going to have a morning live stream. What I'm going to try and do is sleep in. Oh, no. Wait, tomorrow's Sunday. Sunday. I'm thinking tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow we're going to have, as long as I can wake up, early morning again. Catman, thanks for like. I remember Catman, the time it was subscriber or super fan only day. And I was like, all right. I was like, why is anybody, I saw you hitting the like button. I was like, why is anybody typing? Just so we know, Sundays are supposed to be super fan only day. We'll keep it public though. I'll restart it. I'm gonna redo the whole thing. So tomorrow's gonna be totally public chat. Yo, Mog, what up? All right, how you been? I've been hitting Bob in the daytime and going on adventures in armor at night. We're gonna go out again tonight. I like never go out on a Saturday night because my daughter's usually here. But now that she's getting older, you know, she's picking what she wants to do. She wants to go build all her bedroom furniture at her mom's. I was like, well, I'm not gonna get to see. I got the whole weekend off, so I'm picking her up tomorrow at like 11. So I might have a live stream before that. I might be sitting at the desk again, by the way. And we're gonna go out again tonight. Yay! I didn't get home till like 3 something in the morning last night. Oh, you're at work. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, Miles, take care. Heal up. Jeeps, thanks for the like. Well, I hope you're having a good day at work, or good night, or whatever it is. It's technically night. I'm just doing some of this till it gets dark. Getting some hits on Bob. If we can get 2,000 hits in, I'll be happy. We're getting out kind of late. I was gonna take a nap. I only slept 2 hours last night, which was crazy. Benton, yo, yeah. Hey, I was saying, there's a highway in the middle there. You can see some cars going by, but I was trying to aim it a little bit better at that farmland. Bob's getting in the way. I grew up over that hill, but like that way, a little bit. Kind of weird. Yeah, that's why I thought it's a good change of scenery for my backyard. Until it starts snowing and all that stuff, and we get stuck inside. Although we're gonna hit Bob in the snow, that's for sure. Hey, yo, oh, Tempered, what up? How's it going today? Good to see ya. Oh, I owe you 100 for that right there. Whoa, geez, level 16. That's crazy. Let's see if I can put this sticker up here before we do that. I've been trying to do that when it allows us. Come on, TikTok. Well, it's just gonna say Tempered S. There's not enough room to put it. Yo, Jacob, what's up? Jacob. Oh man, we're going out again tonight, Jacob. Thanks for the dolphin. Yo, guess what? Last night, right? I didn't get home till like 3:45 or something in the morning. Yeah, it's 3:45. Me and this dude, Jacob, I don't know if you caught all that last night. So I ran into some guy who's dressed up as Jack Skellington. We were the only 2 dudes out. And he was 38. I'm 46, you know. And we try to get into this. So there's nothing going on. Yeah, Tempered's better than... I know. I always felt so bad when Red Creeper would come by and it would just say, congrats, Red Creep. It was like, that's a bad cutoff of your name there. Wait, is Jacob still here? Well, thanks, about 46. Do you know what? Some girl last night... Oh, Jacob's still here. So this girl walked up to me and she kept calling me her 46-year-old friend, bro. So funny. Like, no one really gets it, right? Like, right? Crusade or narration talking about like I don't look 46. So we were trying to get into here's how the night went. I put on my armor. I was like, let's go down to Pittsburgh and we'll go see if people are dressed up. I was the only one walking around. Oh, right. Whenever it would say, yeah. I get what you're saying. It was always weird how it cut it off like that. It's Bachler. This is a Bachler. It is. You're right. It's a Bachler. So we went to, I put on armor. I'm walking around. There were only like 3 people tuned in. I was walking around for 45, 50 minutes in Southside. Not a single person dressed up. I'm like, whatever, you know. Lord Salmon was here, luckily, talking to me. I was like, you know what? I was going to go home. I was like, bro, since you're here, I'm just going to grab a drink. We'll go in, I'll have a drink, and then I'll end the live stream. So while I'm in there, right, finally, a couple of people with costumes came in. They went on the dance floor. So Salmon saved it because if he wasn't talking, right? Then it was cool because then it picked up and there was a shitload of people in chat. And the best part was, so I went and I danced with this girl, like doing this thing on the floor or whatever. And I got up and I walked out. I was like, guys, I was like, chat. Like I'm some big streamer dude. I'm like, chat, we're going somewhere cooler. So I went to the place where they were telling me, like, come inside. They were trying to flag me in because I was dressed up. They're like, people are dressed up. I go inside. It was so lame. But this Jack Skellington guy was there, right? With this Jack Skellington face paint. He was with a group of people. And so I went. I got a drink. I went on a dance floor. It was horrible. No one was even dancing. There's like one person dressed up as Sonic the Hedgehog and someone was Winnie the Pooh. And that was it. And they weren't even dancing. So I walk out because I talked to Jack and that little group when I came in, and I was like, man, I'm leaving. I'm going somewhere else. And he's like, I'll come with you. I'm like, all right. It is, but you can't parry like this in the video games because you'll just get hit. Like in Dark Souls, you know the parry button does this. If you do that, when someone's swinging at you, they're probably still gonna swing through. You gotta be really good at blocking it, which you can. But a dark video game parrying, if we're talking about that, it's not like real life. So Skellington was like, he's like, I'm coming with you. Oh, I owe you 100. Jay Throws, what's up? Yeah, let me just finish this story real quick. So, yeah, Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2, you go like this, and they go, they'd swing, you'd parry, they go, and fall on their butt. And then you walk up, you go, yeah, so much time passes. Nowhere in real life can you parry somebody and someone does a Dark Souls 2 reaction. So, right? So the Skellington guy came with me. So we went across the street. He's like, I saw a bunch of people in costumes heading in here. I was like, let's go. We get in line. The guy's like, we're not letting anyone else in. I'm like, oh. So like, well, let's go to this other place. So we walk. It was like this college bar, bro. And it was like, I swear to you, it was probably 3-to-1, like girls to guys. But they're all like in their 20s and shit. And me and this dude walk in, in our costumes. No one else is dressed up. Like the weekend before Halloween. And as soon as I walk in, I was still in the live stream, which was great because then there's a lot of people in chat because people are hitting, like, actually they're like roses going off because Anchorbeard, right? Jacob Anchorbeard had donated all his roses. And I like walked in and people were like, and I was like, oh, and everyone saw I was like on a live stream and they all come over and start patting me on the head. And it just started from there. And this girl kept she was so cool. She kept she was like rapping in the live stream. It was the best. Super hot, man. She said her boyfriend just dumped her. I'd be like, man, I don't know. I wouldn't have. That's for sure. It's great. Oh, great night. I tell you what. Once the live stream ended, then I had both hands free. I didn't have to talk to the camera. It just got a little better. But yeah, it was a crazy night. And I'm 46, and this girl comes up to me, and she hands me her phone. She's like, can you tell my friend to stop being business or something like that? I don't know what the fuck I don't know what she's talking about. So I take the phone. I'm like, hey, I was like, stop being business. I was like, your girl deserves better than that. I hand it back, and she's like, tell him again. I was like, hey man, I was like, don't let me tell you again. I was like, whatever she had me say. I was like, this girl's a 10. I was like, you're gonna F it up. Don't F it up. Stop being business. And and she's like, and she comes up. She's like, are you 45? I was like, close. I was like, I'm 46. She's like, you're my 46-year-old friend. She's like, come downstairs with me, my 46-year-old friend. I looked at Jack Skellington. I was like, I guess I'm going downstairs for a little bit. Freaking, yeah. Jack Skellington, me and Jack. Yo, what's up, Spike Toad? I owe Jay 100 for this still. I just want to finish that story. We're going out again. War pick, yo, yeah, war pick would be the best. So make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. I'm doing this 100. Oh, I did. You remember the guy that got? Yeah. Dude, oh shit. Yeah, this is funny too. Jack Skellington was an attorney. I even saw his rings. He graduated from Duquesne. His class ring. So they were telling him his ID was fake, right? And it took Templar. We were standing in line for probably 7 or 8 minutes. wait to get in because the guy checking the IDs kept saying it looked like it was fake, like the numbers are wrong. And the police are all standing there. And then finally they come back. And the guy comes back. He's like, well, man, he's like, we're staying forever. And he comes back. He's like, well, man, I mean, I guess it's the ID's all right. And he's like, well, here. He's like, well, let me show you my attorney card. He's sticking out. And the guy's like, oh, shit. He's like, oh, man. He's like, oh, no. And then the guy's like, which I don't think it is that. If I was the bouncer guy, I would have thought it was that big of a deal. But he's all like backtrack. Like, oh, shit. He's like, oh, man. He's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, look, he's like, come with me. He's like, you guys are, he's like, we'll get you in for free. You don't even have to pay anything. I'm sorry for holding you up. He's like, here, I got it here. He's like, here, this is my car. I'm an attorney. Like the guys, oh, that was hilarious. Funnier if you would have been in the chat to see it. Unserious Sarah. It was hilarious. We finally get in. We walk in, there's a freaking college bar. But I was in armor. Yeah. And we were the two coolest people. Plus, because I was on a live stream, everyone was like, oh. It just happened that, like, Anchorbeard had, like, 177 roses counting off. And the likes were going like that. Because as soon as I walked in, and everyone kind of looks like, oh, hey. And I went, oh. And they just saw it. And the kids go nuts for TikTok, I guess. Great times. The shield is it's actually made of titanium. Let me get to set for Jay. I'm gonna have to personally text message Jay and tell him I did his 100 if I don't do them right now. It's titanium. I'm gonna have to personally apologize to him for breaking my own rule. I didn't do 100 right away. Now I didn't want to finish. I didn't want to not finish that story. That should be 100. There's a counter in here. I'm just making sure it's still on because sometimes I do accidentally bump into it and it pauses. No, it's still good. We're at 1538. So it's like steel, but it's lighter. It's all titanium. Believe it or not, this is like $180 for this thing, but worth it. And every little scratch is from a sword. It's getting a little dark, but you can kind of see it. I've used it a lot. But there's like a Halloween themed bar I'm trying to hit up tonight. And I'm not saying I go out a lot. It's just my daughter. I've never really gone out on a Friday, Saturday in so long, so I'm gonna. Since she's at her mom's, I mean, might as well. Yeah, it's And the thing is, it never rusts. I've never had to put oil on this or nothing, Even you can even see some red on it from paint from somebody's, probably a shield. Rubbing shields together, but yeah, there's a lot of marks. I think it's a little bit bent from punching people in the face, like in helmets and armor, punching people in the armored face with it enough times. I guess maybe it bent a little bit. I don't have the frog helmet. I would love to have one. Welcome back, Jacob. We'll see if anyone wants to come back. Give it about 3, 4, it's 5, 6, probably about 11 p.m. We're gonna stream. Yeah, I'm gonna go. My daughter wanted to go to her mom's and build a desk. I was like, come on, I'm off the whole weekend. Because you can't do that during the week. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But I'm working next weekend, but I don't know. She's like, well, just come get me in the morning. So whatever. So I will go out. So I told her, well, I might as well just go live stream. Your dad, the TikToker. It was a good live stream though last night. I had someone hold my camera while I was like doing this like freak dance thing on the ground with some girl in my armor. It was great. Then he kept going, keep going. I was like, no, I'm done. Like, no. I was like, I don't like this song. He's still going. He's like, yo, no. He's like, keep at it. I was like, no, for real. I'm trying to get my camera back for this guy on my own live stream. Oh, where, when, how, why? Yo, I will. Are they doing it tonight? The war pick. So frog helmets are great, but here's why you can't use them on foot combat, kind of, because you can't see. That's the thing. You got this little tiny slot that's like this. You know what I mean? It's like that's all you get to look through. So it's really bad for foot combat. Kinda. Really, I'm really ancient Rome back when they had Seattle Mariners gear. No, it's actually it's an S for sailor. For this, I'm a Roman sailor, and that's their compass. So they don't get lost, right? You know, moss grows on the north side of trees, and waves foam on the north side of the surf. Yo, Unc Doom, what's up? Lion, what's up, Lion? Unc Doom is awoken. Yo, good to see ya so often. Yo, thanks for the like. Oh, just getting some hits, and we're out in the countryside. Not really, because there's a highway right there. The car noises kind of ruin it, but we're out here getting some hits on Bob till dark. Apparently, I might go meet up with some people. Jacob, I'm gonna try and get a hold of her. That would be insane to run into her while I'm dressed up. Bro, it would be a crazy live stream. All right, everybody. Tonight's live stream could be crazy depending on who we meet up with. Yo, yep. Bob's out in the country. And that's literally like I was saying, that farm, I grew up like on the other side of the hill. It's not a farm on the other side, though. Bob's sort of creeping into the camera. Thanks for the likes. Yo, we're hitting Bob. Doom, last night, live stream ended up being all right. I remember because when you tuned in, it was kind of beat. But we found something to do. Boy, oh my. Boy is armor like something that people love in public. Especially if they find out that they can hit you in it and that it actually kind of works. Thanks for those likes, by the way. We're going to hit this a couple times when I get some water just to kind of freshen up. Yeah, that's all right. But hey, it's good to see you anytime, even if you're just here for a minute. Don't ever feel like you got to stick around, if you got stuff going on. It's always good to say hi to you if you got a moment to come by. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, when you came by, I was walking down. That's when I was debating going home. Then I went to the then things picked up a little bit after that. I was really disappointed. I was debating, was like, what am I doing? But as luck would have it, bro. Oh my god. It was off the hook. I don't know how that shit didn't get more attract more views. This is a pretty popular live stream compared to normal, but I don't know how it wasn't more popular. Like, I mean, for the amount of activity there was in chat, I don't know. I think this app just hates me. It didn't restrict me because Night Narration came by, and he's not over the 1.8, and so he wouldn't be able to come by the live stream if it had restricted me. So I don't know. We're here till about dark, just so we know. Then we're gonna go get some armor on. We're gonna go downtown a little bit. We're gonna try. We might try and meet up with one of my TikTok friends. Oh, I know what you mean, man. You ever want to talk about it, hit me up. I've been through that. I'm finally over it. She texted me, and I left her on read, or whatever you call it. Whatever the term for it is. 6'7", everybody. Yeah, finally over it. I dealt with that Dunk Doom since over a year and a half. I'm finally free. Yeah. And while I was getting over it, I was still like going and dating people and stuff. Lock in. Hayden, yo, let me drink some water. We'll lock in. So when I was live streaming last night, when we were waiting to get in this club, and a whole bunch of people saw we were on live, and they're like, "Oh, sir," we're all like talking. He goes like 6'7", chat. I was like 6'7". I was like, So I asked my daughter today. She said it's from a song. I'd have to look it up again. The way she described it, I don't know if I understand it. But I need to look it up before night. Cause bro, we ended up at a OG Toast. Yes. Oh my God, man. That's a long project. Well, time to lock in for Hayden too while we're getting some chatting in. Unc, I need to look up these words because the bar. So the live stream last night, we ended up, me and this dude. I met up with this guy. Here's the best situation on earth. Is like not that I'm trying to not, but I don't get time to get out. Oh, I owe Toast 100. We're gonna lock in for Hayden with a set of 100. But here, like I try not to like. I don't go out so much, and I met up with this random dude, the only other person dressed up while we were out live streaming, right? And we went to this bar where all the girls were like probably 21 to 24, and me and he's 38. We didn't even know what kind of bar it was, and the talk, man, to be able to relate, I need to learn some of these words. So I was asking my daughter this morning what 6'7" meant. So let me get this is gonna lock in a set for him. But seriously, man, a year and a half for me to get over. For me to get over, I'm definitely going to revisit it tonight to find out, to try and lock down that, so I don't sound sus, right? Yeah, bro, I like the language. I say bro all the time now. But anyway, yeah, I get the language down. But yeah, we wound up at this bar. It's like college bar. It's crazy, and they're going wild over the armor. But yeah, a year. If you ever want to talk about it, a year and a half, I'm finally over it. And I was still like seeing people. We broke up forever ago, but all the time, if she texts me, I was like, oh, let's talk. Yeah, let's do something. Let's go out. Over it. She messaged me last. I left it on read. It's been over a week and a half. I'm never gonna answer it, and I'm staying over it. Yeah, yeah. How sus is a knight in shining armor? How sus is a 48-year-old in armor in a bar where the average age is probably like 23? Bro, check out I uploaded it. Check out the girls at this bar. Like, the armor was a hit. I'm telling you what. But they were all like more than half, less than half my age. Crazy. All right, here's this set. OG, congrats on the foundation. Right. Yep. Yeah, same, Doom. She's the one that came into my live stream and everything blew up when I was dyeing my beard. It was a total drama stream, and I went to her job after. But she's like, let me do the set. Thanks for the likes. $55. All right, that should be 100. OG Toast, thanks for the heart me. That is for you. Yeah, bro, it's only one girl came up. I was telling this story a little bit ago. She had me talking to her friend or something, you know. Handed me the phone. Can you tell him something or other? I didn't understand this. She's like, tell him, can you tell my boyfriend to not be on business? Or something like that. Anyway, she could hear me if I kept telling him. I couldn't hear anyway, it's so loud. Jeremy, I owe you 100. And then she goes, you're 45. And I was like, close. I was like, I'm actually 46. She's like, my 46-year-old friend. And then she comes, grabs me. She's like, come down the stairs with me, my 46-year-old friend. I was like, all right. The Jack Skellington guy, I was like, hey, I'm going downstairs for a little bit. She want to hang out, whatever. Oh, I'm gonna do this set for 100. Unc, I'm gonna read through that whole thing, Unc, that you're saying all at once. So if you're still typing, it'll just be easier. By the time I get done with 100, then I can catch up. I can read the whole situation you got. This set's for Jeremy. Jeremy, I think you texted me something, but I didn't get to see it in time because it was a video, right? Your 46-year-old friend has to do a set of 100 for Jeremy. Ooh. So tell you what. Oh, it's an hour. The bell went off for an hour. So we're gonna go on a hunt for one of my coworkers tonight. So, apparently she's going out. Same place I am. When two TikTokers meet in public. All right. She still talks to you, sends stuff. She got jealous and you weren't even dating. Okay, I've been through that exact same thing. Just in case we talk about it or whatever. When you were dating, she thought you were cheating because it was with my friends. Okay, yep. And there was a girl. Right. She still loves you. So. All right. Jeremy. Oh, good to see everybody. All right. So here's the same situation. This is a situation for me too. That's kind of similar, right? This girl, I'm telling you what, in the end, it is the worst. I will say this. Oh, we got 100 to do. Let me do this. Cavallero, what up? That's my alarm. I don't know why it's going off. We'll leave this glove off because no doubt there's another alarm set to go off after that. Yo, thanks for likes. TikTok. Oh, yo, what up, daughter? So that will destroy. I'm telling you, and you know, do not feel you have to listen to me. But I will tell you that is going to destroy. It is going to be so tough to deal with. Where, do you know, like mine would get mad because I work at a hospital and it'd be me and like 14, 15 other girls. Yo, right, OG, I'm trying to get there so bad. I'd get these messages like, well, who you working with tonight? I'd be like, so-and-so. And she'd get all jealous. I was like, they're my coworkers. She'd get pissed off. She was so, oh! Yo, who did that? Who did that? Oh, Jeremy. Man. You and Miles. Thank you, bro. Oh. Too nice, I'm telling you what. That's a great animation. TikTok suggested I make that the live goal. So I thank you for that. Just to finish, before I do that 100 for Cavallero, it will destroy it, man. Like, and the Sparks. Too kind, man. Jeremy. This girl was so set that I was seeing this blonde girl at work that she met in person, that she kept thinking this other blonde girl on Instagram was her. No matter how many times I'd tell her, it's not the same person. She was so jealous, right? Didn't matter how many times I'd tell my girlfriend that we're talking about, right? She broke up with, yeah, mine just did too. And I don't know why those alarms are going off. I can't get out of TikTok to set them off or I'll ruin the live stream. She was so obsessed with this girl that she thought that was prettier than her. No matter how many times I told my girlfriend, you're the best, most beautiful in the world. She's like, exactly, if I have a type, she's 100% it. And would never listen. To the point where I was like, it is not the same. The last time we talked about it, she's like, well, I know, but that's not the point. I was like, well, what do you mean that's not the point? She's like, it's that same girl. I was like, it's not. She's like, to me it is. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, I could not, she never accused me of cheating, but I could not have any girl. No, it would ruin it. Like, if I talked to some girl at a party like that I knew, like say I knew some girl for 15 years before I met this girl. If I even just said hello, she'd flip. that is going to just, if you want my advice, the only exception, because the law of attraction can make you stick with somebody just because of the attraction. But I'm telling you what, it's so stressful. I'm so glad to be out of that. And for a year and a half, she'd stress me out still. I was talking to she would come in and like harass people from talking to me online, and we weren't even together. It's so toxic. It's a lot to overrule the law of attraction and stuff like that. And if you really jive with somebody, but that type of jealousy, just my opinion, is going to ruin it. You're going to have a stressful life. I swear to you, I think that is what would happen. I'm finally over mine. Like, I left her. The last message she sent. Well, yeah. See, that's what's tough. See, you have to decide this. You're gonna have to make some sacrifices in life. If they're that jealous, you're gonna have to be able to deal with. So you have to make sure that she can't be accusing you of cheating. It's different to be being accused of cheating or just being jealous because it's another girl, right? So if they're accusing you of cheating, that might be bad because that's a trust issue. I owe Cavalier 100. We'll do it right after this. But if you're going to be with someone that jealous, you're going to have to realize in your life, like, you're going to have a lot to deal with. I even had some AI art that I did for some thumbnails that were like AI girls and in armor, and she got mad at me for that. I was like, that's so over the top. You're probably have to deal with some crazy stuff in life. Jacob, Bod Red. It's tough. If you can, I'm just telling you, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot for someone jealous. Not so. I mean, I'm just telling you, from over the years, I've had a couple like that. Oh man, she would get mad because I made an AI picture for a thumbnail of a girl in armor. And she was pissed because it didn't have black hair like her. She thought it meant I'm cheating. Like, what the... That's stuff you got to deal with. And then you got to think, okay, well, I just won't make AI thumbnails of girls. You got to figure you're going to have to put up with some stuff. This is a set of 100 for Cavaliero. It is tough. KD, what's up? Tonight's quest. We're going to put on armor and we're going to Southside. Apparently, I got word that Evelyn, who comes in chat sometimes, is gonna be going out. Oh yeah, and no one's. My personal opinion is you can't be in that situation. You're gonna sacrifice so much. You're going to be like living. It's almost like you're gonna be touching an electric fence for the rest of your life. We're almost touching it. That's what you're. It's almost like. Do you ever play that game at the fair? Where you got the little thing with the loop and it spins, you gotta get the thing without getting shocked. It's almost like that your whole life. There's so many twists and turns, and it's spinning because she's spinning around, and then you're gonna hit that fucking thing and it's gonna zap, and you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be a world of hurt for a little bit. You just gotta, yeah, right, OG. Yo, you're right. I gotta do 100 for Cavaliero. It's like that fair game, man. You're bending over backwards. You're sacrificing your then zap. Oh, it wasn't even my fault. She twisted it around. She was turning. Yo, all right. Here I have 100 for Cavaliero. We're out here till it gets dark. Too dark to see me, I guess, or something, or to see what we're doing. And then we're gonna get armor on. We're gonna go downtown, and we're gonna live stream the search for my coworker. We're gonna have a live stream search to meet up with Evelyn. It'll be great if we run into each other. I tell you what, if we do, you don't want to miss it. It'll be amazing. I'm gonna try and get a heads up though, see when they're going out, if I can get a hold of her. Thanks for the likes. knew that stupid alarm was gonna go off. Oh, I almost tripped in this tall grass. Should be like 90. Should be 100. Dating. Yeah. Yes. Sit down conversation. The worst thing. So, the thing that triggered it for mine is that she had like such low self-esteem or something, man. You know, I'm telling you what, I bet anybody that's attracted to women would say she's like one of the hottest ones out there. And didn't matter how much I would tell her that. Never believe me. It's always, oh, you work with this girl, she's so pretty, but it doesn't matter. Like I have to. She's my coworker. Man. And you know, I dealt with it all the time. However, oh, I owe you 100, Beast from the East. However, bro, I was sacrificing a lot. Remember? Beast, what up? I owe you 100. I couldn't make AI thumbnails anymore because she'd get mad. So I didn't. I stopped liking my friends' Instagram posts. Yeah, whatever. I sacrificed I don't even use Instagram anymore. Because if I liked something, she'd be like, why do you like her stuff? It's my friend. Oh, no, yeah, wow. Yeah, pets can be like that too. Yeah. I'm trying to be, yo, I hope you're having a blessed day too, Beast from the East. So far, I owe 100. I'm trying to just tell you, it's ultimately up to you, Unc, how you want to proceed. I'm just telling you, if you want to make it work with someone jealous, you have to be ready for a lot of sacrifice, personal sacrifices, and you have to be ready for when you're playing that game and you get shocked out of nowhere. It's like keeping an electric fence, keeping it through this hole, and once in a while you're gonna screw up, you're gonna slip, and you're gonna hit that fence and get shocked. Oh man, it is hard. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Bro, a year and a half it took me to get over this one. And it's not like I was still, you know, we were broke up, but I started dating again. But she'd call, and I threw away a couple of relationships because I was just hooked, man. And I was like, it'll work out. No, it didn't. Bro, it was so out of control. The good thing is you're younger, so you can the other good thing is you can spend time trying to mess with that to see if things work out or get better. But I'm just telling you, if it's like that now, like you're gonna have a tough ride. But it's up to you. Don't let me. I'm just trying to tell you, like nicely. But it is up to you. A law of attraction. It's hard to break. Let me do this heart me set. Right, that's what we're doing. Thanks for the likes. I don't even know what we're on, actually. When I hit him in the head kind of awkward, and I forgot to count. Now that I don't have to count anymore, I sort of like forgot how to count. Yo, bro, I see it. Over 9K. Y'all are too nice. Add some bachata. Yeah, we will. Here, let's do one right now. Yo, that was 100. I don't know. I thought I'd cut you short a little bit. See if I can aim this down a little bit. I can't. This is a new tripod, everybody. It doesn't spin. The other one is so broken, I could just... Now it's going to fall off. Woo! All right. One, two, three, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Little bachata. or some we get the when you do the bachata, when you get her on your hip, you can go the 2 counts. A little bit of hip action. Tap. Ba, ba, ba. These stupid alarms. I don't even know how long to keep going off. I think those are set from yesterday for me to wake up. Pittsburgh Armored Combat. Missing number. Yo, hey bro, I used to compete in bachata like around the country. Jeremy, thanks for like. We have a mission, everybody. Just so you know, we're on 300, probably 80. There's a counter on here, probably 388,000 on day 132. We have a mission tonight. I'm going to put on armor. We have to search the south side of Pittsburgh for my coworker. She comes in, Evelyn. She comes in here and chats sometimes. We're gonna try and run into her. I've been tipped off. Jacob told me she'll be out. That's the mission tonight. We're searching for Evelyn in armor. It'll be great. If anyone wants to come by for that later, we got another like 4 hours till that starts. But yes, about the longsword. Yo, missing number. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh yeah. I'm gonna wear a different tabard tonight though. I wore the fancy one last night. I can't wear it again tonight because I can't, if someone sees me again, I can't have the same outfit on. So we're gonna wear a different tabard. The tabard I had on last night was like $250 tabard. It was freaking it's freaking great though. It's like crushed velvet. No, it's not crushed. It's like I don't even know what it is. It's like some kind of fuzzy canvas. It's not velvet. It has all these little rope strands on it. It's great. Super fancy. Everybody loved it. I can't put this glove on because the stupid alarm's gonna keep going off. Sorry everybody for the alarms. And I can't just turn them off or else I have to pause the live stream. And that's a live stream killer. To put it on pause. Wait, did you get that? Oh, the Brigandine. I thought you were saying a Bardiche or whatever you call it. Brigandine, yes. Heck yeah, man. Armored up. Yo, we still probably got... What time is it? The sun's down there. Here's what a sunset is. We missed it, everybody. But the sun is starting to go down right around here. On the weather map today, we're in England, the English countryside, where it's 44 degrees Celsius. Actually, it'd probably be hot, right? 90 degrees Celsius. Centigrade. Which is it? What does the C stand for? Well, Maddie, if you're here, what up? Sorry, I didn't announce I was leaving because I don't like to do that because I don't want people to follow me to my live. If anyone would have. I know Kat was there. Or just, you know what I mean. It's very peaceful, except there's a highway right there. See that truck go by? We think we're out in a farm, but really, are you sure about that? Sure about that? You can hear the trucks going by the whole time. Nature, though, even with the highway, right? Celsius. Okay, why am I saying centigrade? Duff, thank you. 44 degrees Celsius would be bad, right? Like sweating, like really bad. 30, yeah, it'd have to. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing. So Yeah, that'd be like way too hot. It's 4 degrees Celsius outside. I'm in trouble when I go overseas. Although I don't even look at the weather. When we went to Greece, I didn't even look at the weather the whole time. I don't know what temperature. I just go outside, right? Anyone ever hear how I don't look at the weather at all? That's how we got stuck in the rain here, because I walked outside. It looked like a nice day and it ended up raining. Do you know what? I never look at the weather, ever. I wake up in the morning. I go to the front door. I open the door. I kind of step out. I'm like, okay, it's cold. I shut the door. Dress appropriately. Bring something along. I know it's. I've lived here for 40 years. I know, like, okay, it's the time of season you need to keep a hoodie in your car because it might feel warm and then it'll be cold later tonight, you know, whatever. I just don't bother looking at the weather. I don't have a refrigerator that plays it either. Okay, so 40 Celsius wouldn't be hot. Too hot. That would be hot, but not super. All right, so I could be correct. And we're here in England looking at this lovely farm across the highway, the roadway. It's 44 degrees Celsius out. An overcast evening. Oh, daughter, I hope you're doing better. Oh, okay. So 40s are humans can live in 40 degrees. I don't remember the conversion. I know how to convert pounds into kilograms, but I don't know, because that's just from lifting weights. I don't know the other thing. But OG, I don't know if you know, daughter was mentioning something to you there. What was that? Ooh, that's a big piece of styrofoam came out of Bob from his mouth. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. By the way, we're going till about dark. Yep. Here, actually, check this. I don't even know if you can see the screen, but let's just look at, like, it's just a real peaceful day too that you can look at here. You can hear some birds chirping, nice relaxing weather, like in and out. I guess maybe in through the nose, right? You know what I do sometimes? Yo, what the world? What's up? What the world? We're going to do something real quick. Check this out. This is how you will, you know what? It's not just hopefully, daughter, you will be okay. It happens sometimes. One of the worst times in my life, I freaked out. I was having deja vu, and I thought something was wrong with me. And I sat there, and it's always, you know, you sit there, you just kind of relax. Even if you just can sit down, you're just gonna, you know, even if your heart's racing or something, you just focus on in, out. And you know what? The good news is that you will be okay. In and out. What the world? Check this out, man. Hello, man. Maddie, what up? We're looking at some peaceful scenery. Just breathe. Everyone just breathing in it. Thanks for likes. Just like, you can watch. Let's go. So here's what the plan is for tonight. I've been tipped off. Someone came in my chat and said, Evelyn, OG. Oh. Yo, the mystic drink was cool. That was cool. I grabbed the wrong side. And it had horns. Too nice, OG. Let me tell you, we're going to do some more breathing. Let me tell you what the world, here's what's happened tonight. I was tipped off by someone in chat that I work with who said that one of my coworkers who comes in here is going to be out in the south side. I'm going to put on armor. And the live streams, the topic of today's live stream is, let's find Evelyn. And if we run into her, I guarantee it'll be one of the best live streams you ever see besides hitting Bob. Maddie, thanks for that. I owe you 100. Maddie, I was saying, I don't know if you heard me. I didn't announce that I was leaving your live stream because I don't like, if I ever, what the world, anybody, if you ever just see me disappear out of your live stream and I'm live, that's so I don't like say, I don't want to be like, I'm going to go hit Bob. I don't want to give anybody ideas to leave. All right, here's something here. Nothing like a clock alarm to mess up your thing. All right, even if you don't sit down, sometimes it helps. You can cross your arms if it makes you feel a little more comfortable, because you're, or if you want, you can just cross your fingers and just go. The sounds of the cars even can be relaxing. You can just hear them fade off in the distance. You can watch the sun go down. I got you, Maddie. Yeah, it was good to see you and hear you, Maddie. Just in and out. And you will be okay. I promise. Nothing you can't get through. Oh, except that alarm to ruin the mood. Breathe in and out. Freaking! I set all these alarms on my phone to wake up yesterday. They're going off again. Yo, what's up there, Cindy XO or Candy or Carly? I can't read the cursive. I can't read cursive. I asked my daughter, should they all type on computers? Apparently she can write cursive though. We're gonna get a couple more hits. I gotta make sure. Oh, we're in 2,449. We're going for another, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And then tonight we're gonna go find Evelyn in the south side. I need to wear a different tabard though, so people might recognize me if they're out again tonight. But you know what I mean, like I can't wear the same tabard out twice, because then it looks like it's like wearing your underwear. I went to, with being as nice as possible as I can say it, when we were in Toronto, we went to this place where girls dance on those toothpicks that run from the ceiling to the floor. And I happened to notice we were there Friday and Saturday, and I was there Saturday, and I went up to the one. I was like, you wore those yesterday, and she went and like walked away. I just remembered. I didn't think she appreciated it, but I was just telling her. Anyway, so how does Boston Celtics? Get a couple more hits on this Bob here. Everyone says this looks like a bit England or France. This is like across from the neighborhood I grew up in. Like I grew up on the other side of that farm. And I was telling everybody that good old math equation, the quickest way from point A to point B. Yo, OG. Just if you're out there, I'm just relaying the message. Daughter's got a message for you to answer. So, A, if I live at A over here and B, so we had some friends that lived in the neighborhood like back over here. So the road to get there though goes all the way over that hill, then all the way around. And then there's all these stop signs. So instead of walking on the road, we would just cross from here, and we'd go across that farmland to the other neighborhood. And this farm is okay with it, but the farm that's down the street, when we used to go down to this other neighborhood to play with kids down there, the guy would shoot at us. Or I don't know if he'd shoot at us, but he'd shoot something somewhere. I listened, Hayden. Oh, we gotta lock it in, Hayden. Sorry, we gotta lock it in for a couple hits. And just a public notice, OG, daughter's got a message for you. So there's and daughter, it's all good. A nice peaceful night. Just focus on it. So are we locked in? Hayden, did I lock enough? Because I know you asked that earlier. I only listen to techno for the most part, or industrial, or old goth music. Yo, OG, yo. I'm just making sure, because I know sometimes at least if you could hear me. Yeah, this farm doesn't care. Really nice people. They don't care. Maybe at least growing up, we were kids, you know. And there's actually train tracks that go along there too. We used to walk on the train tracks to get everywhere. But why waste your time walking like 2 miles when you could just walk like a half mile? You know what I mean? So, those farmers there, if he caught you, as soon as he saw it, we'd be out in the wide open. There's nothing around. I don't think he was shooting at us. But when you're like 12 or 13 and someone's standing on their porch shooting a gun, you know, I don't know. We just start running. You jump through the electric fence, boy. You jump through those things. You don't care if you get shocked. I don't know, Hayden. It is good. What do you like, Hayden? If you want to disclose. But yeah, basically like older goth bands. Like, oh, I went to goth night the other night, man. They were playing like Sisters of Mercy, like some great songs. They were playing Skinny Puppy. I posted some pictures. I was like, the Skinny Puppy concert on Facebook, and I got this warning. And it's like, you know, like I was like, Skinny Puppy's the name of a band. God, I better watch out and say it on the live, you know. They'll start thinking it's a band. But yeah, mostly electronic music. If you ever tune into my live streams, I'm at home playing music, so it's just techno. Oh yeah, I bet. That's yeah. Did I ever tell you about our friend who had no memory that we hunted with? I can't blame people for that. If you got people that if you're keeping people off your land for hunting, for sure. Totally agree. Freeze pop. I don't think I have. I'm gonna screenshot that so I don't forget. OG. Does anyone out here who doesn't know OG Toast like music? You should check out OG Toast singing. Like on OG Toast page. You can even leave the live stream and check them out if you want. Like for real. There's a stupid alarm. Sorry, nothing like having a nice peaceful night. Do. It's gotta be louder for you than it is for me. It's inside the phone. Oh, it's a techno band. No, maybe I have. So, yeah. Oh, heck yeah, Maddie. Totally justified. Technically a synth pop. Oh yeah, I will definitely check it out, OG. Well, I don't know, because we were talking about hunting the one day on here, but I don't know sorry if I'm just repeating. So one of my friends, his kid was like 35, right? And he got hit by lightning. Or no, what did he have? Or no, he didn't have lightning. It was meningitis. My roommate got hit by lightning twice, actually. It blew out his eye or something. It was crazy. Yeah, I think his son had like meningitis. Something happened that wiped his memory. However, since he grew up hunting, total trustworthy. Like there's absolutely no flaw in anything that he does up till when he lost his memory. He remembers who everybody is that he met before then. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like I hunted with him for years and he never knew my name, which is fine. But the thing is, he does gun safety, right? We in high school we had mandatory hunting class. Hunting class where I went to school was everybody took it. Same with rifle. I was on the rifle team in like 6th to 9th grade. Everyone learned how to use guns and hunt in my school. And this guy, total trustworthy as a hunter, because he grew up doing it. But he couldn't remember anything. So the thing is, we'd go hunt places, and he'd carry a chair, so and a whistle. But he'd even never remember to use the whistle, because what would happen is, so we'd be hunting, you know, and we had to watch because we can't let him wander off. So we're never alone anyway. But you got to watch, you know, if you're like driving and you're far, you have to keep an eye on him because he'll forget what we're doing or where we're going half the time, and you know, you just gotta keep his attention. And you know, he knows how to hunt. But the thing is, sometimes when we'd kind of break off into smaller groups, you know, you'd be walking around. I'd come through the woods and he's sitting in a chair. I'm like, I forget his name, like Jeff. I was like, "Are you all right?" He's like, "Hey." He's like, I don't know. He's like, I have no idea where we're at. I was like, "Do you see that red barn down there?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Do you remember? Like, that's where we started." And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, "Well, that's where you need to go. Go find your dad. He's probably looking for you." Like he has a whistle to blow, but doesn't remember because I don't know. Totally goofy. Totally goofy, but good hunter. That's gotta be horrible. He cannot retain new information. Weird how the mind works. We only got a couple minutes probably till it gets too dark. By the way, let's try one of these filters. Let's see. I know, isn't it? Like, he doesn't remember anybody's names. He can hunt, but you got to keep an eye on him. And like when we go off in pairs, sometimes he'd somehow get separated, and you just got to walk around till you see him sitting in a chair somewhere. He does know to sit in a chair if he gets lost till someone finds him. Walking through a field. Luckily, we all wear orange. Thanks for the likes, because I found him the one time. I was trying to like look down this tree line where there's like the telephone lines, and he's sitting in the middle of it. I'm like, damn it. So I have to walk all the way down there, like, Jeff. I was like, he's like, hey, like looks at you like you never met before. I'm like, Jeff. I was like, down there, see the barn? He's like, yeah. I was like, that's where you need to go. I was like, just go back and restart. Your dad is probably looking for you. Yeah, right. Somehow he knows to do that, I guess. He'll look at you like he never met you. You've been hunting together all day. Hey, like he knows, you know. I feel bad. That's got to be horrible, you know. Like it's anyway. There aren't any alarms going off. So let's hit this a couple more times. Oh, I was gonna check and make sure this is still counting. Let's see. Are we over 3,000? We got to hit the goal of the day, which is we're almost at it. A couple more 100 hits, and we'll hit goal for the day. Here I go. I got a whole counter to keep track of this, but I just like talking too much. I think because I'm actually probably 1,000 hits behind where we could be. Tomorrow morning, we might do the desk job again. I don't know. We'll see. My daughter's gonna come over. I might even go out again tomorrow night. It's gotta be. Yo, Serbian Boohurt guy, what's up? We get people in the hospital. When you're talking about that migraine, we get people a lot of times with the same symptoms. You know, they rule them out for a stroke. No stroke, just a migraine. It's crazy how the body can affect the whole side of the body like that. It happens, you know. We get people that have amnesia. They have no clue, of anything. And then you know, luckily somehow it comes back. Just neurological stuff can be real weird. I hear music. So they're having a Halloween event up here. I wonder if it started. There's supposed to be zombies walking around in the park, and it's like some zombie scare thing. I don't know. I am way off on the end. This is the absolute border of the park. Do you know? So here, it doesn't matter if I tell you it's not. We used to sneak into the park when we were growing up and go play tag on the baseball fields and stuff. Because it's the other border of the park is behind my friend's house. The friend's house that we used to cut through the farm where the guy would shoot at us. Because if you don't cut through the farm, then you gotta walk 2 miles, or it might even been 3 miles. All right, in about 4 hours, we'll be back online. We're gonna be hunting for my coworker Evelyn in Armor. Probably around 10:30. Unless I get a hold of her. I am going to try and get a hold of her and get a general idea where she's at. But I think it'll be fun to try and to run into her organically. I just want to make sure that she's going to be in the south side. And it'll be good. There'll be a whole group of people. I hope they're dressed up too, because that'll make it even better. Oh yeah, I got hit in the head. In Boohurt, I get right? Are you talking about something related to Boohurt? Right? Because we know we get hit in the head. I got hit in the head a lot. I got knocked out for 3 seconds getting hit in the head last October. It's been a year. It's been a year since I got knocked out in my cage. Oh yeah, I bet you I got 5 concussions in my life, and 3 of them are from Boohurt. I'm trying not to get any more. That's why I haven't been doing cage matches this year. I'm probably gonna get back into them next year. I've been sticking with the weapon duels. I've only done 3 of the team fighting events, the worst one was this guy come up behind me with a pole, like a 5 or 6 foot long pole arm, and he's a weightlifter, you know, and he had it all the way back like this. I totally lost track of him. I had my back to him, and he hit me in the back of the head so hard, like bro, I thought I died. Like I literally thought I was dead. Like I've never got hit by anything in my life that hard. that's probably why I have trouble with my memory. I have a picture of it on my Instagram. The guy has it's all the way like this, and he's about to step into it, and I'm just like doop to doop with my back to him. Hit me right in the back of the head, man. I hit the ground so fast. My daughter was recording it. It's the same thing, Bachata Night. I don't check into it too much. Oh, Unc Doom, I didn't even notice we hit 10K. He said we would. Bachata Night or the Bachata Night, it's like the same picture as this, I think. I try to keep it all the same. But, bro, I never got hit by that by anything in my life. Like, my body went completely limp. I just hit the ground. Like, I dropped my axe. I had an axe. I got hit so hard, it just, like, knocked me forward. I just dropped everything, like, limp. Bloop. But then it was over. All right, couple minutes. We'll get some more hits on here, and I got to start wrapping up. Like I said, till dark do us part, and it's almost too dark to see what we're doing here. I got to have a little bit of light, because I got to make 2 trips back and forth to the car. I got to carry this stuff all the way over there. Yeah, heck yeah. Hey, I'll follow you back on there. It's if you do look for the picture, it's an older one. It's got to be three or 4 years ago, but I don't have tons of posts on there. But you can see there's a picture where he's like this. The moment before I practically got killed in Boo Hurt. Yeah, I mean, if anyone just tuned in, there's no rules. Like, you can hit someone as hard as you want, wherever you want, except for a few spots. Hitting someone in the back of the head is totally legal. I don't do it to somebody like that. I lied. I do that. There's this guy, like 7 foot tall, like in armor, man. He had to be like 6'5" or 6'6" or something. And in armor, he's like even taller. And we were doing this thing. Thanks for the likes. Where you enter, there was like it was up at the Knights Hall, and every 30 seconds they'd call a name out of a hat, and you go in. You can enter anywhere you want into the ring, and whoever's in there is fight. It's everybody versus everybody. And they called my name, and I had a really long 2-handed axe. So I I'm like, where can I get in where they won't see me right away? And I get in, and there's that big 7-foot dude is standing with his back to me. I was like, I'm gonna get one hit. I was like, boom, and right in his head. And he just like turns around. I was like, oh, I'm dead. He came over and grabbed me. He actually threw me so hard. I was wrestling with him, but he's so tall that he actually ripped the shield straps off my shield that was strapped to my arm. Thanks for the likes. All right, about 50 more hits, and we're gonna get off of here. Then we'll be back in about 4 hours or something. We're gonna search for my coworker. If it's anything like the live, if anyone has any clue what we could run into, check out my upload of the day. It's my latest upload. It's nuts. That's how tonight should be, although maybe better. Hey, wait, look at that. I can reflect the light into here to make the lighting look better. Let me see how many hits we're on. Yo! Oh! Dino! Oh, God. That's crazy. Never thought about that, but I can see how that works. We got to do 80 hits, 90 hits, and we'll be over 3,000. So let's just do it. 90 hits and we'll go. You watch it in reverse. 90 hits. Thanks for the likes. It's about 40. Trying to keep this shield here to keep some light going. So, ooh, look at that lighting effect, man. We want to hit over 3,000. That would be great. We're already past at least the average of the day, but a couple more hits just to make sure we'll be good. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna, honestly, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go home. I'm going to go to the bathroom so when I put armor on, I don't have to go for the rest of the night. Number 2, 6 more hits, it looks like. There we go. Is that it? All right, check it out. It's exactly 3,000. I'll show you the number of the day. Here's our little counter. Just to make it official, because we do document it all. It might click off 1 or 2 more hits while we're getting out, but we stopped it. It ended at 3,000 technically, but there we go. 3,000. I don't know what that force thing's power. I don't even know if it registers because we're not even hitting. Oh yeah, I've had some injuries. Harry's not here. Jack, here. Let me 3,000. See? Boop. The official hits 3,000. All right. Let's walk to the car. Here, I won't end it right now. Let's take the small stuff to the car, which includes this camera. So then when we get there, then we'll end the live stream. But yeah, I will tell you about some injuries. I've lost teeth twice. A molar because I got cross-checked in the back of the head and I went face first into the rail. I don't know if I lost the molar from getting hit from behind so hard or one of my face went straight into the wood. And then it twisted then it bent my head the other way, and my chin, I have a football chin strap, and just raked up, and somehow it just busted out a molar. Crazy. Never thought I could lose a molar. The other time I got a shield bash to the face and actually knocked out a tooth. I did not have a mouth guard in for that one. We're gonna pack this. By the time I get to the car, then we'll end the live. I got knocked out. We're just talking about that Instagram picture where I got knocked out from behind. Yeah, they're blunt. Oh, yeah, Warhammer would be great. So if you want a good, in my opinion, although there's a disadvantage to something really long, but a halberd that has a hammer on the back with a spike in the front, maybe a hook. It would be my favorite. Warhammer would be great though. I'd probably prefer a Warhammer that's a little shorter than a halberd, but a hammer is great for, it's blunt force trauma is basically what you're doing to everybody. That's how I got all my injuries, from getting smashed. We were just talking about the worst hit I took. I thought I died. Some bodybuilder guy had a full swing at me from behind, like hit me right in the back of the head. I thought I was dead. Like I literally and it was so funny because I was telling my daughter, is it the Ren Fair? We're not trying to kill each other at the Ren Fair, but boy, I got wrecked. I gave her the camera. I was like, hey, I'm going to be out there the next round. Like, record me. She's like, okay. She's like 10 years old. Watch me get splattered. Her mom, she was fine with it though, you know. I guess I was moving. Her mom was like, she shouldn't be seeing that. I was like, well, I don't know, man. She knows. There is music. Here, let's go look and I'm going to peek and see if we can see. We're going to zoom down the hill, see if we see something going on. There's a Halloween party up here tonight. I did not update the board. We're on day 132. 384,000 from yesterday. So 387,000, something like that is where we're at now. I didn't bring the board over there because now that we have the digital counter, I don't really need to. All right, here, before we go, let's go look. Let's see if we can zoom in on maybe there's a party down there. I'd love to go to it. Nikki, what's up? Just in time. Thanks for the likes. It's Halloween music. Let's see what's going on down here. Hey. Just so you know, we're going to go in about 4 hours. I'm going on a hunt for my coworker down in the south side in Armor. I guarantee you, if we run into her, it'll be a crazy cool live stream. She comes in here. She's in chat a good bit. Whoa. Sounds like fun. Here, let's flip the camera. It's like holy shit, dude. There's a whole dance. Dude, I can dance. I should be down there. Look, just people dancing. Aw, man. Oh, OG, wait, you said something earlier. I meant to, did I miss one of your... Yo, hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. OG, did you say something earlier? Raphael, get rid of what? Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah. Did one of his comments get filtered or somebody banned something they said? Anyway, yeah, we'll be on after a little while. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good dinner. Go show them how it's done. Yeah, I used to be like a super good ballroom dancer. I should go in there. Da, 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 da. Yo, go Blue Jays, right. We were talking to some people from Canada last night about that. We thought that's why they're here. No, they're just here to party. All right. Catch y'all later. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm just a guy hitting a dummy and talking a lot. Maybe we'll see you in a couple hours. Or tomorrow or some other time. Be safe. Have fun. Thanks for the share at the very last second. Later on. Doot, doot.